and in this video I'd like to take you through an exercise called the single leg kick, and this is done in a prone lying position, meaning we're going to be lying on our fronts. So I'm going to show you the exercise in its fullest form to start with, and then I'm going to offer you an alternative in case being propped up on your forearms doesn't suit you. Now there are lots of different variations that I've seen from different classes I've been to as to the rhythm of which we move the legs. So I'm just doing what I've chosen to do today, but you will see different instructors moving the legs with a different rhythm, with a different breathing pattern, and that's all just part of the variation that instructors start to add in just to maybe increase the difficulty of the exercise, or just to change up for a little bit of variety and just to challenge our brains to move our legs in a different rhythm. So please don't be sort of concerned if you think, oh, my teacher does it differently to that. It's not a problem at all. There are just lots of different sort of slight variations that have evolved over this, but the fundamentals of the exercise, the aims, the purpose, the benefits are all still exactly the same for you. So let's get on with this exercise for you. So for this one, you're going to come and lie down on your front, and you want to be propped up on your forearms. Now the first thing to check is that your arms aren't too close together, otherwise it's going to make you hunch. So check that the arms are a nice shoulder width apart, that your shoulder blades are back and down in the body, and your eyes are just going forward so that your neck remains aligned. Now if you look at my spine, it's very, very extended at the moment, and my core muscles are switched off. What you need to do is engage your core and your pelvic floor and raise your pelvic bones from the mat. The pubic bone is just sort of brushing the mat, or maybe slightly lifted depending on the size of your quadricep muscles. But what you should feel is that you're in a kind of half plank position and really having to work hard through your core muscles and your triceps, that's the back of your arms, in order to maintain this position. So here's the exercise for you. Back down again. Okay, so as you can see from that exercise, you're having to hold your body up in that steady plank position. So it's a great exercise for strengthening the core. You'll particularly feel this working down the rectus abdominis muscles down the front of the body. You're having to think about your upper body posture a lot, try not to let the body hunch, and you're really working these triceps at the back of the body. It's also fantastic for your knee and your ankle mobility at the same time. So obviously if you're pregnant, this exercise wouldn't be suitable for you, unfortunately. And also if you do have knee issues and ankle issues, you want to be careful about flicking the leg. Try to move a little bit more slowly and a little bit more under control. Now if cupping up on those forearms is proving a little bit too much for you at the moment, that's fine. You can just lie face down on the mat, nice and flat, and do the same thing there. Back down. Okay. Now some people do say to me in that first option, but I don't really feel like I'm doing anything. I don't feel like I'm using my core or my upper body. No, you don't use the tricep muscles in the same way in this exercise, but you can still think about your upper body posture by keeping your shoulder blades back and down in the body. And as with all our exercises, it's really how much you consciously engage those core muscles. Remember, you don't need to be engaging really strongly. 30% is the level we want to be working at, but every time you breathe out and pulse that foot inwards, you should think about contracting your core and your pelvic floor. When I'm lying down on my front, if I decide to do that option sometimes, I think about trying to just lift the belly button as if I've got a little Malteser on the mat there that I'm trying not to squash and to keep that away. So you can get loads of benefit out of that first option just as much as you can through the slightly more difficult option. But I hope you enjoy that exercise, and do let us know how you get on, and we will see you in the next video.